So, so here's what happened. Um, here's what happened. Here's what happened. The cancer doctor. Um, I've had 2 or 3 surgeries here just not too long ago, dealing with the whole thing, and they got it all. They think they got it all. Um, but before that, it was like flat on. I've been flat on my back, just beat, tired, sleeping 24 hours, 23 hours a day, that kind of nonsense. Lost a whole bunch of weight. I was down to like 178, which I haven't been even back in high school. I was way more than that, and I was tiny. But anyway, um, and I looked like a concentration camp victim when they took the tumor out. But they got it, and they've got it all under control and everything else. But now my doctor is like telling me, you got to get some exercise, man. You get up, Bambi, get up, Trinity, get up, Puck, get up, Trinity, get up, Puck, get up, and get moving. So it's like, you gotta beat this thing, you gotta exercise. So we've been walking a couple miles a day. We live in a resort area, kind of state park's a mile and a half down the road, right on the lake shore, and a lot of dunes, a lot of trails and stuff. And we've been walking a couple miles a day, down on the channel and that kind of stuff. And the other day we come home from the doctor. I told the wife, I said, just thinking. Another thing that's kind of always been on my bucket list is metal detecting. I'm a treasure hunter. When we're touring on our motorcycle, we're always picking stuff up. I'm a treasure hunter. I love to stop and grab a hat or grab a jacket, laying there on the side of the road, grab a hat, laying there. I've picked up wallets and returned them to the rightful owners and stuff. Crossed highways to pick up a wallet, that kind of stuff. And I'm always like, I think that treasure hunting would be fun. So I ordered a couple of these little $20 Geiger counter metal detectors from off eBay, and ordered Cheryl one, and ordered myself one, ordered Tippy one, and ordered myself one, and yesterday we went and she was the first one to find something. So it's competitive. We call it competitive treasure hunting. So she found a lug, an electrician's lug, about 4 inches down in the dirt. It's a bolt with a slot cut in it that you lug, splice wires together. She found that, and I found tonight. I found a bottle cap and stuff yesterday. We've only been doing this 2 days now, okay? But then tonight we went out, and we were gone for quite a while. It's a lot of fun. And we went out and found a penny, a nickel, an old nail, square nail, about that long. It's out in the garage. I should go get it and show it to you. But looks like something out of the 20s maybe, and it's all covered with rust and all. It's pretty cool. And then we found this thing that I was showing you right at the very beginning. And this is like, I think this thing might be worth like $4 million or something. 4 to 6 million. I'm going to take it to a jeweler and find out. Now, if them diamonds right there are real, and that gold is real, there's some money right there. And what a blast! This little goodie was like buried. I mean, this thing was probably 4.5 inches down. I couldn't believe that those metal detectors could find it, but it did. They sniffed it right out of there, boy. Isn't that cool? That is it's so much fun. So I kept telling Cheryl, I said, I see on YouTube, there's a guy, he might be called the Digger or something like that, but they metal detect in Europe, where World War II happened at, okay? And I was telling her, I said, I want an army tank. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. And I was telling her, these guys were using a metal detector and they found an army tank. They found the barrel of an army tank was buried down in the ground, and they're like, dee 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 dee, and they got to digging, and there was the end of a barrel sticking up, and they dug around it, dug down, and there was an army. There was an army tank. There was an army tank down there, and I'm like, I want an army tank, really, really bad. And Tippy's like, I don't know if you're gonna find one of those here or not. We might have to. So the moral of that story is, I might have to tap into my resources, because I think there's a couple people on VentureRider.org, in our motorcycle club, that are from like Europe. So I might have to go to Europe and camp in their front yard like I like to, and take my metal detector and go and see if I can find an army tank. Wouldn't that sound like fun, honey? You'll go with me, won't you?
Yes, I will.
we go find an army tank. What's wrong with this camera here? Just a minute. Something's up. I got it. Oh, I think what in the world? She's got it's all fuzzy. I hope this thing was like, is it because I had this thing focused on that? Oh, it is, sure enough. Sorry about that, folks. Let me turn this, let me try this. Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, something's up. Anyway, I hope you can see. Probably not. Anyway, so that's kind of the story behind this whole metal detecting things. And I'll let you know if this thing turns out to be worth like millions of dollars. We'll let you guys know. We'll be living in like some big mansion. We'll let the whole world know. We're living in some big mansion at Bodega Bay at that $38 million piece of property that we saw. We'll be there, okay? All right, talk to you. Bye-bye.